I'm sure you guys still remember how bad was the engine that came with the 05 NSX from California. Well, after months of searching for a way to fix this powertrain issue and save this NSX, I got a message out of the blue from the least expected place possible. Most of the leads that I get and the help that I receive to find parts, finish these projects, they're usually from Instagram or the Facebook forum. Well, this message came from the OG NSX Prime forum that I don't use as much anymore, but I still have my account active just in case. And well, this message sent me to a 22-hour drive from Maryland to Houston, Texas, so I can check this deal with my own eyes and see if it was not too good to be true, but actually true, and that will be the answer to my problem. After 22 hours of driving in really bad weather, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, I couldn't see pretty much anything for around 15 hours. I finally made it to Houston to check this deal.
So after 22 hours of terrible rain and bad weather, I finally made it to Houston, Texas to meet Jason so I can check on the deal. Just so you know, he doesn't do any social media, so he won't be in the video at all.
So I just drove to Houston from Washington, D.C. or from Maryland to pick up this. This guy Jason is gonna do a case swap on his car, and he has a 3-2 with all the pieces that I need for the 05, including the transmission. We're gonna do some removal. It took me around 21 hours to get here, a bit of rain, but I'm pretty excited because this thing is gonna look very cool. Alright, I'm gonna get to work and let's get this thing, well, let's get these parts on the back of my pickup truck and let's head back to Maryland.
When I got there, I found bins and boxes full of NSX parts, including the engine components that you guys already saw, which is the block, crankshaft, and the two heads that I was looking for, since like the original NSX heads that came with the car, they're fully trash. In addition to that, the deal also included a 6-speed transmission in a really good shape. And all this came from a Craigslist barn find NSX that, to be honest with you, I didn't expect anybody to find good deals on Craigslist anymore, but apparently Jason did. He did mention that he did not want to go through the hassle of trying to put a C32 engine together. I mean, everything was all over the place in bags, Ziploc bags, bins and boxes, and he didn't want to take the risk, and he didn't feel comfortable doing it. Plus, since he's new to the NSX world, he didn't want to take the risk, and I don't blame him. So his idea is do a full case swap on the car and not fix the C32, which for me, you know, it's a blessing because most of the parts that I need, they were present. So that's that. He did mention that the previous owner had an engine failure and spun a bearing or spun a rod on cylinder number 5, the same issue that the owner of the 05 had. So the only difference is it didn't look as bad. I looked at the pistons, I looked at the connection rod, I looked at the crankshaft, and even though I'm not a professional, the damage was minimal. So I decided to pull the trigger and buy all the parts that Jason didn't want, put it on bins, get rid of some of the boxes, loaded my little Honda inside delivery truck, and head back to Maryland with a lot of excitement and hopes that this can fix the 05.
One eternity later.
We finally made it home. Here you have all the boxes, the engine in pieces. It came out with the headers, well, the exhaust manifold, the cuts. I got crankshaft, the block, a bunch of miscellaneous parts, and everything is like a big mess, but I was kind of like sorting it out at his house just to have an idea. So I was able to recognize a couple bolts and start sorting things out before I came here. It's still raining. Let me start raining for quite some time, and my car smells like gas. I think the fuel line still has some gas in there, and yeah, my car smells like crap right now. But yeah, I'm home right now. I'm gonna unload the car. My brother's gonna help me because the heads they're really heavy, and everything was in bins and some trash bags. So I ended up getting a couple more bins so I can keep things organized a little bit. I got a set of axles too, and bath covers, and a couple other things. So it's pretty much a complete engine besides the cylinder, well, the rod bearing, something number 5. That's pretty bad, and then there's some scoring on the crankshaft, but that definitely I can save versus the one that came with the 05. So let me unload the car, and I'll show you what I got in a couple minutes.
A few moments later.
unloading the car wasn't complicated at all. Well, with the exception of the transmission and the container that had the front and rear cylinder heads. The heads themselves, they are not all that heavy, but when you have all the components in place and the camshaft and you put both of them in one single container, it becomes really heavy to carry for one person. In addition to that, since you guys can already imagine there is not a lot of room in the inside for multiple bins, I end up using the passenger side and folding the rear seats so I can gain more space to carry stuff. Even with that, I end up using the space in between the front and rear seats when you put your feet, so I can place more NSX parts in there. My plan now is going to Home Depot, get a bigger yellow bin and place all those parts in there so I can keep things a bit more organized.
All right, let me give you a quick walk around of what I got on this deal in Texas. It's still raining, so some of the boxes the bins are wet. The crankshaft is here. Crankshaft is there. Alternator, the oil pump gear, oil pan, the engine girdle, I think that's the name. That's the screen for it. Valve covers, plates for the engine, for the cover for the engine. 6-speed transmission. What else do we have here? Let me get some light. Exhaust manifold. Some I don't think I can see it. Let me see. Coil packs, mounts. Here I think I have the heads. Yep. What else do we have? I have a bunch of loose stuff from these bins that I couldn't fit on my little Honda. So I went to Home Depot and probably went too big, but everything's here. The block is here. What else do we have here? I think I have like the shield from the exhaust manifold. Yeah, everything's right there. What else do we have here? Oh, the intake manifold. And what else? Some miscellaneous parts. And that is the water pump connector for the block right there. So yeah, a lot of sorting to do, but I believe everything is there. It's pretty sad to see that somebody took the engine apart, ordered a bunch of stuff, and they didn't put it together. On the meantime, I went and got a bunch of stuff from Amayama, seals, gaskets, and some other stuff for the engine. So I'm not ordering stuff last minute. I also got myself a ultrasonic cleaner. Probably gonna clean some of these parts, bolts, and stuff like that. Let me show you. I think these pieces were left outside for quite some time because you can see there's some. There's some like dirt and mud in it. I found that throughout the transmission. Same thing right there. So, we're definitely gonna clean all that. And this is gonna be definitely a Lego set for an NSX engine, but I think I've done plenty of them to recognize most of the bolts and sizes and where they go. But I'm still gonna go with the manual and go over that. So pretty excited about it. The block is definitely in much better shape than the one with the 05, which was completely destroyed. The crankshaft, there's some scratches on the journal on cylinder number 5, but I was aware of that. I think the pistons are there too, and one of them is gone. But I'm not really that concerned because I literally have 10 pistons and connection rods, because on the 05 NSX the cylinder number 5 was bad and this was cylinder number 5 is bad, so I have 10 to use. I think when the extra ones, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but so far so good. Now I'm gonna start going over the stuff here and trying to organize this whole situation. All right, now I'm gonna start sorting things out. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send the block to my friend Mike at Engine Performance Machine in Hyattsville, Maryland. The heads are gonna go to Allen in Burtonsville Performance Machine, so they can see if some, I saw some I don't know if it's any oxidation has happened or corrosion or anything like that, or pitting for that matter. So they're definitely gonna clean the head and let me know if they need to remove some material. Hopefully not, but we will see. And then the crank is gonna go to Mile High Crankshaft in Colorado. So everything else is gonna get shipped within the next day or two, so I don't lose a lot of time. And then while they're working on all that, then I'll be cleaning, sorting things out, and start getting ready to put this Frankenstein 0599 NSX engine together.
Several days later.
After spending a few days sifting through the bins and organizing all these engine components, things started looking a bit better. Like I mentioned before, my main goal right now is ship the major components of this build to their respective shops so they can get inspected and know if I'm going to be able to use them or not. So the crankshaft is already in a bin, and that's going to go to High Mile Crankshaft in Colorado. Then the heads are going to go to Alan at Burtonsville Machine Shop. Actually, I already dropped those, as well as the block I dropped at Precision Engine Machine Shop in Hyattsville. So all the things are at their respective shops, with the exception of the crankshaft. That's going to go to Colorado, but I was told it's going to be between 6 to 8 weeks to get everything ready. So I'm going to use the time to organize all these engine parts that I have, trying to finish all this carbon fiber work, all these carbon fiber parts and molds that I've been working on. At the same time, the car is not going to be back within the next 2-3 weeks, because the car has been getting a PPF color change, and when that is done, I'm going to have to drop the car at top coat so they can align all the gaps and make sure the car looks straight. So that's going to be another 4 weeks until I get the car back. So that will going to give me enough time to start working on the carbon fiber, like I said before, and finish the interior. And when I finish that, the only thing I will have to focus on is going to be the powertrain. So I'm pretty excited about that. I just hope everything works as planned. Most of the things that hasn't worked at all with this car, I always find another issue, but I'm committed to put it back on the road, and hopefully it should be back on the road before each day here in Maryland. Yeah, I'm gonna keep working on all this stuff. I'm gonna keep you guys posted, but until then, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your comments, likes, and your support, and I'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment our videos. Please consider subscribe to our channel, as well as visit our other media accounts at Helix Auto Works on Instagram and Facebook.